Right, now I think you were asking us what skills he was going to pick, because soldiers have to pick 3 skills from the skills list, correct?
Yes.
All right. Well, he's a soldier, and he's not a. He is a Xenosian soldier, right?
Yes.
Which would mean he's specialized in something. So, what's his specialty going to be?
Pucks are craftsmen and merchants generally, but craft is already in his list.
How about they get hide already? So let's look at the list here. Why don't we give him spot and listen?
Spot. Perfect. Now, 36 skill points.
And it's, to explain where he got 36 skill points real quick.
Okay, give me a second. All right.
Right here.
All right. Soldiers get 4+ int modifier for their skills per level. But at first level, you get that times 4. And since his int modifier with a 21 int is 5, that's 9 skills times 9 skill points times 4. So he starts out with 36 at first level. And then every level after that, he'll get 4 plus his int modifier again.
But
so
not
the
the
second
times
level
4.
will get 9 more.
He would just get 9 more, not the times 4 from the first level.
Yeah. The times 4 is only at first level.
Cool.
And I'm just going to count up his skills and divide them evenly as possible. 1, 2, 3.
That's a good idea, and I do that a lot of the time too. If I can get a even number throughout my skills list, it is something I try to do. That way I've got access to my full range of skills.
That's 2 per skill, and I'll have some left over. So we'll put down the total ranks for each one.
No, I appreciate the concept of soldiers actually being able to accomplish things.
Plus we got 10 left over.
Pure combat.
No, I love a fighter. They get more access to more combat abilities than any other class. They are beefy, tough, and hard to bring down. Love my fighter, don't get me wrong. But God, skill list.
Unless you multi-class.
Of the 10 that are left over, we'll do.
It can make your gameplay in a system like ours where
8.
It's less about storm the castle, save the princess, and a lot more about you're being sent into this area by a people of this tech level to gain X thing for X person. It's a lot more about running missions and getting back to whoever in the heck your boss is.
In a lot of campaigns, yes.
Or at least
some have been more story-driven, but this is the whole Freebooters theme. Generally, you're playing a band of totally not pirates.
Totally not.
You can be
mercs.
whatever kind of pirates you choose to be. But you're totally not.
It's the totally not pirates. I'm totally not a mercenary. We're totally not superheroes. It's that you're there for a mission. And then you've got something else to be going and doing. You're not sticking around for... Now, some people you may build a character where you're for home and country, for that particular world or planet or culture that you've interacted with. You may sign the documents and go, but that's not going to be everyone.
Not everyone.
And the Freebooters concept is you got a job, you're on your way to your job.
It's like, what do you mean I'm a superhero, man? I got to be back at the shop at 8.
Yeah, I got to be back at the shop at 8. I don't have time to go stop that asteroid right now. That should be somebody else's job.
Or you could be the guy.
Or you could
stopping
be
the
that guy.
asteroid.
Oh yeah, or maybe you are that tough that you are the guy going to stop the
Or
asteroid.
maybe you're stopping the asteroid and you're back at the shop.
Yeah, and you're back.
Now, when you're that guy, oh yeah,
world's interesting.
the world is interesting.
And there is a lot of lore in Freebooters. This is both for the Twitch and the recording here. There is a lot of lore that we have that we've been writing for 10 years. There's a lot of stuff that's been made by players, made by the creator here, and just made over 10 years of fandoms influencing everything that made us want to play RPGs in the first place. So, if you go looking, there is stuff to actually go look at for those people who your experience in a game is you want to go read the computer to find out why the X thing happened to the staff. Like, there's content for those kind of players too. If you want to be leading squads of guys against other squads of guys in some Risk-style geopolitical warframe game, that we got that for you too.
Oh yeah.
And then we've got the jumping between different planes of reality to stitch the fabric of it back together. There are avenues for everyone.
So many things can happen in the Freebooters universe. I can't even put it into a single cohesive statement.
So, with him being Xenosian, it's important to note that Corporal Gut and Stab here wouldn't even be allowed out of the academy before second level. So he is second level. Now, with his hit points, it says 2d8 here. How you would figure that up is it's an important first level rule. You get max hit points at first level, always. Now that's for your first hit dice. You can't take Rogue and get another max 6 hit points. You can't abuse that. But whatever your first class is, you don't even roll the dice, you get max hit points.
Okay.
And in this case, for simplicity's sake, I'm taking average for second level, so it's 4 hit points. Then you add a con bonus per hit dice for a total of 18.
Duffo guy, he's almost got 10 hit points per level. That's nice.
This guy's tough.
Nice.
Xenosians are.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they are just kind of tough. Is he academy trained?
Hold on, I have to ask a dice about that. Yes.
Ooh.
Oh, is he one of ours?
You very well might be.
If he's academy trained, it's very likely he's sponsored through us. We may not know he
he's a
exists.
company.
Yes,
He's chain breakers.
they are chain breakers. And that guy flies the colors. Fly the colors brown. Yeah!
He's a chain breakers agent on the planet of Kerala.
Of course there is. Someone had to clean up. Now it's like, this guy's over here. Someone's mad at me, and I don't want her knowing what's on my hard drives. She would yell louder.
Louder.
Well, since there's already another unofficial test being run by the corporation on this planet, it makes sense there might be an agent or two.
I mean, maybe just to keep track of things.
Just keep track of things, yeah. Monitor the progress or lack thereof.
Or lack thereof. Hey, we're doing our best. We're trying.
Yeah.
Morale's up.
Morale's up.
There are some minor side effects with that first test that's going on with the orcs, but they're minor. Mostly unimportant side effects.
Mostly
Probably won't cause many mass murders, probably.
His initiative here. The next part of wow, just ADD right all over that video. And we're actually going to go into a break here. We'll be right back with you. All right, we're going to go into his initiative here. His is a +3. Why is his initiative +3?
Because I did that early before all of his stats were put together. I need to correct that.
I was about to say, I noticed that discrepancy there. His initiative should be a bit higher.
So how does setting
Yeah,
the initiative
quite a
work?
bit higher.
So the initiative, without anything obstructing your bonus or improving your bonus, comes directly from your dexterity modifier, which is represented here in his character sheet in the highlighted area. Has the deed next to it, and it has the total. Non, if you would, go ahead and put the bonus to dexterity there so that everyone can see it for us. Thank you. It goes off the exact same D20 system that D5 or 3.5 is
Right.
we use as the framework.
Okay.
So most of your bonuses, almost literally all of them, in fact, will be exactly the same unless there's a modifier involved in something.
There we go.
Yep. Now we can see here that in his stats, his strength is a 17. He is a beefy boy.
Oh yeah.
And his space stayed at 14 because he's a soldier.
He is a thick puck. A thick boy. At a dexterity of 23, he could probably do bat flips over me and beat me up.
Yeah.
Con of 17, he has got some hit points.
Oh yeah, gut stab would whoop my whole butt.
What my whole butt.
Look, I didn't use the bad word.
Those are a very good choice.
And he is smart. 21?
You can
I'm
focus on
impressed.
intelligence with this and still be effective in combat.
Wisdom,
Not have
19.
to be
He
a
is
wizard.
quite the wise person. He's kind of crude, though. That's where he lost off in his points there. He's kind of crude.
He dumped on his charisma, yeah.
He dumped on...
How is this a level 1 character?
Yeah. Or level 2.
No,
Why
level
is it-
2.
Why is the stat so high?
He's a Xenosian.
So there's
Because
up
they-
to that?
Yeah, +5.
Yeah.
To everything?
Yeah,
The
'cause we have books in
Xenosians have
Xenosian
these
that you
magic
read while you're
items
in
called the
school.
Book of Perfection.
Everybody. Civilization to everybody?
Anyone who goes through the academy, and we
You don't
roll.
think that's aggressive?
That's...
To be
Yeah.
level 2 and have an over 20 level? Now you don't have room to grow.
Oh, you do.
No,
Oh yeah, you do.
We operate
Oh,
on...
yeah.
Because you're doing experience, right? The higher you are after 50, like from level 1 to 50 is the same from 50 to 99. So the experience should be the same.
Yeah.
So like you don't have room to grow really. If you're starting out at level 2 with a 21, that's going to take you a minute.
Random encounter of wolves is a CR of 3 or 4.
What's a CR?
Challenge rating.
A challenge rating of 3 or 4, which will give you what?
2 levels worth of experience.
Why?
Oh no. See, I would
Exactly
not give
why?
you 2 levels worth of experience.
Well, I mean, not 2 full levels, but you'll get experience based on a 2nd level group encountering a 4th level encounter.
Yeah.
You just operate as a higher level party. Instead of operating on 1st level, you operate on 2nd level.
Yeah, because advanced societies, they tend to have better education systems. So by the time you're out of high school or college, you're 2nd level in something.
Right.
That was something we had made a joke about earlier, is that in Xenosia, you're still considered in school at 1st level. This is a culture-specific area inside of the game. And when we say inside of the game, there are light years between some civilizations.
Well, he's not technically 2nd level because he's Denosian. He's 2nd level because you're from a sci-fi society.
Yes, that is important to say. He is 2nd
Yeah.
level because he's from a sci-fi society.
That's the
Not
cultural-
Xenosia specifically. The culture bonus that Xenosia gives you is the +5 to all your stats.
It's those inherent bonuses. Yeah.
Yes, which is called the elite array.
Oh.
We give them an elite.
No, the inherent bonuses are from a magic item. There's the
Oh, that's
Xenosian
right.
consortium.
They're from a magic item.
Yeah, 'cause I
Everyone
think
has the
most
option of
things are
reading this
14
book in high school.
average.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
You know how I feel about y'all freaking trying to be superheroes.
That is because your gameplay doesn't line up.
Well, because there should be a slow burn, and y'all do very fast.
Well,
y'all
it
want
is
to
the
get
type of
y'all want to get to mega power as quick as possible, and I'm like, no, let me build it up. It takes 1,000 push-ups a day for 1,000 days before I can do it.
That's the One Punch Man workout routine.
This
Yeah,
is why you
like-
need to play in the new
To
campaign.
make it- yeah.
Because it is a slow burn as
something
far
he's
as leveling
bringing up.
goes.
Is that we are setting the hard settings on the
Yeah, that's why you need to play in the new campaign. You'll like it.
yeah, it's very slow burn. It is designed to run for a long time on low levels. Even the level 20 campaign that your character Son is in, you're going to be those levels for a very long time. You're not gonna level probably more than a couple of times through huge chunks of the campaign. So both of these, he's doing it from a low level perspective. I'm doing it from the high level, low level perspective.
Epic level. I
Well,
saw that fight.
yeah.
I can't wait for it.
yeah, that fight will be fun. But both of these are designed to really have your characters developing themselves, developing the organizations they're with. He's got a lot on his that is unique to his. Weirdly enough, both of these campaigns will affect the other.
I can switch over to it. Hold on a second.
Actually, yeah, while we have a few minutes here as we're making our way towards the end of the video, he can pull all of this up. We can actually give the announcement that this is the Lobby campaign that we will be streaming tomorrow.
Yeah, this is like 40 pages of content to get through about 4 levels, maybe 5.
It's very much the type of slow burn campaign you were talking about.
Yeah, and you start out basically in a bad situation.
Actually, as we have Nan here, Nan, if you would, give us a kind of introduction to the campaign, what to expect.
Yes.
Maybe give us some fluff on what's going on and why some people are in trouble.
We'll get to that later.
Uh-huh.
But a massive directorate army. Well, neighbors and most of the big cities have been hit by, it looks like nukes, but it could just be big chunks of iron. You don't really know. They've been hit from orbit. And now that they've invaded, a state called the Stellar Directory has invaded this planet. But you guys are all military, either drafted or willing, and you just lost a battle in the prequel before play starts, and basically your truck just ran out of gas on a highway in the middle of what's called the Ghostwood Forest, and now you gotta not die, get captured, or also die and get captured.
I found to start with no one to give me orders. I just get to pick a direction and go, sandbox style.
That's interesting.
So does that mean there's going to be random encounter charts to supply monsters and encounters as we go and explore?
Yes. The whole first chapter is a sandbox. There are story events, but they're random when and where they happen.
Okay, I'm with you.
And we got Son.
Yes.
Whatever, we got
That is
Doobies.
the response we are looking for.
I'm 5 characters deep, and every time I'm like, I'm so
I'm on.
I
I'm
got
on
you
number
a Son.
3. I'm on number 3.
You can't.
These are my
Let me pull the
boys.
map up real quick.
I swear. I'm
Actually, yeah, if we can, we're going to switch over to seeing a map.
I love
There you go.
already. He hasn't even done anything. I already love it.
Here's the planet. There's the planet and its major political divisions.
Ooh.
Ooh, I'm liking that.
The different countries all over here in the east, but you are starting in what's called the Corallan Commonwealth. It's the big country on the map.
Okay.
Okay.
I see.
You just fled the Battle of Wold, where the capital city was lost. Your truck runs out of gas right in this area here, in these 3 hexes.
Will Corporal Gutstab be your PC tune through this?
You know what? I didn't intend him to be, but probably, yeah.
So, then in canon, that's where my character got his look from. He was the first Puck I seen, so I copied. Not copied him specifically, but I saw a Puck and took a Puck form.
Oh, you can't use pucks, remember, because they're fang. You had to go
Crap,
with goblin.
that's right. Oh, that's why it came out Goblin, because it was the closest
Yeah,
thing.
you tried to mimic a puck and got a goblin.
Yeah, I tried to mimic a Puck and I got a Goblin.
I mean, the real difference is the less ears. Goblins have shorter ears. Really is the only real difference, other than creature type. And pucks aren't jerks; they're little merchants.
Are we still recording in there? Okay, good. I wanted to make sure we could put the chunks of this in a video. I mean, I didn't realize just how much we actually got done tonight.
This is going on 3 minutes, so if you want to wrap it up, that's perfect.
Yeah, we'll move into the outro here. This is where we want people. This is a perfect point to actually move into the outro. Moving to the outro, come and join this campaign. This is the perfect point for people to jump in. We will have multiple DMs helping assist, so a large character flux is not going to break this.
And it is a survival campaign.
It'll be
It's
nice
a
if we can drop
survival
with a brigade.
Yeah.
It'll be really nice, instead of a small 4-man squad, to have a band of guys.
Yeah, it would be really nice to move
girls?
into, guys,
Anyone is
girls.
welcome. Anyone is welcome.
A tree.
Come as you are.
Not mad if we end up with a tree. I
Yeah.
have some questions, but I mean, they're not going to be a lot of
Tree
questions.
people.
But,
Tree people.
please, we would love more people to join us, especially as we open up a brand new low-level campaign that is designed to run a long time with characters that are going to be used in the future. So, if you wanted to do things like legacies, run a legacy of characters based off of a Toon, this is the perfect point to plant that kind of seed in a world and have it developing at the same time that the world itself develops.
This is the first campaign written specifically to be a Freebooters campaign and not D&D.
Yes,
Yes,
this is a Freebooters unique character. I think I'm playing a specialist soldier in
The whole campaign, down to the monsters and the bad guys, they're not fighters and wizards always now. A lot of them are occultists and soldiers. It is a purely Freebooters campaign.
There are a lot of militaristic elements to this world.
Well, not just that, it's going to be run off the Freebooters Survival Guide, monsters and groups from the Survival Guide universe, the games we've been playing for years, all of us who have been laying lore, building characters that have become foundational elements in the background. All of that's going to come into play from the element and perspective of people who are just living in that universe. And
Whatever
trying
your
to
favorite
survive.
sci-fi is, it's part of this setting.
Yes. So, as always, check our Discord. Come hang out with us. We want everyone joining. We want to play with more people, more ideas. We want the engagement. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on, obviously, Twitch, where I'm streaming.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. I know this is a little bit more formal than we did earlier on Twitch, but hi, everybody. You can find us on Instagram. We just got our Reddit up and going, I think. And I think we just came off a staff meeting where we were talking about getting a entire domain to ourselves and posting this all on a singular website.
Yes.
So I think we're getting one more where we'll put a link tree to all of the rest of our social media and, as always, the Discord. Please come to the Discord.
Join the Discord.
Yes. And with that, actually, to say this both to recording and Twitch, we're signing off for a while. We're all spent.
Good night.
Good night, everybody. We're done for the day.